Why do I say the black woman is God? Huh? Well, y'all know that 23andMe, gene by gene, family tree DNA, Google, and even YouTube is owned by these particular individuals that you want to say is all in a circle of the Ashkenazi people who call themselves Jews. They took science and they turned science into political science, meaning the information that they putting out to the world is only for their agenda and their agenda only. When you look through the pseudoscience, and that's exactly what it is, the pseudoscience, it still breaks down to one fact, and one fact only. There is no physical bodies. There is no documents, original documents whatsoever, especially coming out of that land of Kemet. Not Egypt, not Sphinx, not pharaohs. These are all European names after that land was after that land was conquered. They were given slave names just like us. So it's just all bullshit. It's just all bullshit. Now let's take this black woman. This is not being racist, folks. This is the truth. Genetically, she is the first in all DNA that's in everybody on this fucking earth comes from that black woman. Genetically. Now, Africa, you might want to call it Africa. We don't want to call it Africa. After the colonization in 1880, these people were colonized. They destroyed Africa. Every bit of the mindset of the masses of the people on that land, no more than what the fuck they did to in the slave trade, in the transatlantic slave trade. It was African spirituality. This was a magical something that was not just in the melanin itself, because the melanin is genetic. If the sun gives vitamin D to the melanin, and this shit travels all the way through to your DNA, which this has been genetically proven. And it's been genetically proven that everything that came from that black woman, every other race that's on this earth, are mutations, meaning offsprings. They're offsprings from this woman. A little bit later than mutation, what you want to say, conquered the land, which is Africa. Well, they had no history. They didn't have any history. So what other than to plagiarize Ethiopia, which is today you call Ethiopia, and today you call Egypt, which is Kemet. Take their ass back over to Europe, form this Jew thing, this so-called Jew thing in the Roman Catholic Church, and just fuck the world. I mean, just fuck the world with all this old fake ass mythology in these false images of European people doing this miraculous nothing. Because that's all that shit in the Roman Catholic Church is a fucking lie. Everything. The magical substance on this earth is the black female. Inside her protons is a vacuum, a black hole, space, universe. inside the atom. These genetics control her pineal gland. Not only the pineal gland, it controls her conscious. I'm just giving you an idea of creation. We know that there was many other different people that you might want to say of alien life. But then, hell, our ancient Egyptian ancestors were alien life too, if you want to say that. The Dogons, Mayans, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying, that our genetics go extremely far. Did you know that you can take your genetics and wrap it around this earth? Your genes and wrap it around this earth. Another thing too, did that black woman even know in her mind that she can travel inside genetically and change different situations? Meaning if her mother died or grandmother died or whatever, if they had any type of trauma or anything, she can go and travel through that particular time and change sequences in the strains of her DNA. As well as that, travel further than anybody on this fucking planet. That melanin is I call it rich magic. See, African spirituality is nothing is nothing no more than just psychic abilities. But that black woman always had this. She always had these psychic abilities. Until she was conquered. Now we're given this Roman Greek doctrine. And then you forced as a Christian, because you believe you're a Christian for some kind of fucking way, and that some Jesus is flying around and he's saving you, that you don't even look at reality, meaning this reality that you just got out of fucking slavery in the 60s. So if Jesus didn't do a goddamn thing for you before the 60s, what did he do in the 70s? Wasn't that the Tuskegee experiment? So it was so many different things. As well as that, the Jews, which is the Ashkenazi Jews, had a banking system, a banking fraud that they was attacking the what you want to say, the Hispanics and the blacks. That went up to the 90s. As Ronald Reagan was promoting drug trafficking through all the urban areas in his administration. Come on, people, you really got to wake the fuck up. If you research and just take a little time to research, you would see that a lot of these things that happen on this earth, there is no such thing of no fucking God that's coming. No such thing. The black woman is God. And that's it.